Hello my friends, it's Yara here and welcome to another virtual world deck profile. And this time our goal is going to be ending up with Chuchi plus Fossil Dyna, and all we need is 2 cards. So in this video I'm going to show you guys the deck profile plus the combo video at the end. So you're going to want to stick around throughout the whole video. But now let's get started. Let's go. Alright, hello guys, it's Yara here, and this is gonna be the deck list that is gonna be to special summon out Fossil Dyna. That's gonna be the main goal of this deck list because Fossil Dyna is just basically an FTK against a lot of decks, so it is very good as a win condition. So yeah, and then you're gonna see my reasoning behind every card that I picked for this deck list. So I didn't just pick randomly, there's a purpose for every card in this specific deck list. So now let's get started. So we got triple Ash because it hits every deck, double Mally because you guys know how much I love Mally. I've talked about it in the past. It synergizes so well specifically with this build of virtual world because we are focusing mainly on rank 6s. That's basically how we get our whole engine going and how it's gonna help us summon out Fossil Dyna. So I think Mally helps out a lot with this specific build. And then we're running Fossil Dyna. You may be wondering, why am I running Fossil Dyna instead of like the Scythe and the Spell Canceller that I have on the side deck? Well, because I believe that you can always just normal summon it, so that in case worst case scenario, you can, if you draw it, you can use normal summon it. And Scythe, you can't really do it with Scythe. I mean, you can, but you need a tribute for it. So that's why I think this is the best one to have on the main deck. And then we have the triple effect Baylor. Because it hits Tri-Brigade. Tri-Brigade is so good in the format right now. So then we have the double Neon. I was thinking about running the triple Neon, but I had no space for it. Later on in the deck list, I'm gonna tell you what you can replace for the third Neon if you really want to, but I think 2 is just fine. And then we have the 3 Lily. Lilia for sure, we gotta run 3. And then the best card of the deck, Lulu. And then we're gonna have the triple Lao, triple Roshi right here. So good, which is also another key part for our build because he helps us make rank 6s or just synchro 9s. So, and then triple Gigi, so good, so good. I love Gigi. And then we have the one Called by the Grave. This card is so good. I believe it probably will get banned one day. It is so good. It's such a Saki one-off. And I was playing this game when it was a 3, but thinking about it now, yeah, this card is just insane. Then we have the triple emergency teleport. Please, Konami, bring this to 3. Like, what are you doing, Konami? Why does Dragon Link get 3 quick launch, but we have 1 e-tele, you know? Then we have the 3 prosperities. I believe that prosperity specifically on this build is better because we don't want to banish out a Fossil Dyna or a Mally's. So we don't want like banish 10 random cards. And it helps us run just 2 Neons and 2 Chuchis. Whenever I run Pot of Desires, I like to run 3 Neons and 3 Chuchis because I never want to banish all of them. So, but with this, it helps us run the least amount of possible cards as possible on our main deck. So then we have the triple tactics, 3 triple tactics, and if you can always just replace this with like more hand traps or with another copy of Neon if you wish. And I'm not running Tao Tao. You can run Tao Tao. I know it's a level 6, so it can help you make rank 6s, but I have never liked Tao Tao. Like every time I run it, I'm like, how can I cut this? That's the whole thing I'm thinking. So you can run 1 Tao Tao, 1 Neon, and another hand trap if you really want to. But if you have the tactics, then I would recommend you to play the tactics. Then we have the triple Kowloon, one of the best cards in the deck. Triple Qinglong. I don't want to say anything about this. Everybody knows it's triple. You have to run 3. And then double Chuchi. I love the fact that we can run 2 with Pot of Prosperity. We don't have to worry about all of them getting banished out. And then we have the 1 Xuan Hu. And that will wrap it up. 40 cards on the main deck. So, and then side deck triple Twin Twisters. Best backrow removal in the game, period. Then we're running our package. This is so good against Tri-Brigade, against Salamangreat, and against Dragon Link. Any deck that relies so much on a specific type. So you send this with your Beatrice. You send this so that you can activate this during their turn. And it's basically an FTK against a lot of those decks. And then we're running the 1 Scythe. So with the combo that we're gonna do, you can either end on Fossil Dyna, Scythe, or Spell Canceller. Like Spell Canceller is so good against Sky Striker or another spell reliant decks, but I have them on the side because they're harder to summon than Fossil Dyna. So you can just switch it out post side deck to whatever is best for the matchup. And then you have their triple Nib. Nib is so good, I'm actually contemplating it putting on the main, but that's up to your preference. You can always replace the tactics for Nibs. Nibs are seeing so much play nowadays against Tri Brigade. It's good if they don't make Appaloosa before 5 summons. It's good against Salad, good against Prankits, good against Dragon Link. So then we have the one Gamma package. I don't like running Gamma on the main because it breaks a lot, but it is good going second because it hits every single deck. So, and then do Imperial Order, of course, FTK against a lot of decks. So then we run in the Coral Dragon, then we run in the Crystal Wing, the Stardust Charge Warrior, the Zulkin, the Vermilion Dragon. This card is so good. This is an honorary virtual world card because it helps you, like, you can banish out a Lulu, for example, and pop itself, then you get the Lulu from the banish pile. So pretty cool tricks that you can do with this, and it's so good against back row decks because it's such a threatening thing where like they have to get rid of it, otherwise it's gonna keep popping their cards. Then we're running the one Juju, so good, so free in this deck. Then we're running the Shen, one of the best synchros in the entire game, so busted. Then we're running the Beatrice, which is gonna help us special summon out Fossil Dyna with our 2-card combo that I will show you after the deck list. And then we're the one M7, another honorary virtual world card. So good. You can recycle your Ashes, your any hand trap or any virtual world card you want. Then Zeus and Downer Magician. So Zeus is so good, and this deck feels so much weaker without Zeus going second. So I've gotten that question asked before, like, can I run this deck without Zeus? And I always tell them, well, you can, but it's gonna drop like 2 tiers because this is basically our main win con going second. So yeah, it's like such a difference, Zeus and no Zeus. So yeah, and then the Downer, because we can always just make our Fan, and then we can reduce the level with Chuchi so it can be a rank 3, and then we slap on the Downer. So a lot of people don't know this, but the Chuchi actually reduces ranks and levels, so not just levels. So you can just reduce this, you attack main phase 2, reduce it to rank 3, slap on a Downer, then slap on a Zeus. So then our Dragonlark Perrin, this is a key card for the combo that I will show you after this deck profile, because it helps us summon out whatever floodgate we want. So then the Gossip Shadow is so good because it helps us play around Nibiru, and sometimes we can just special summon like 2 level 3s and we make this and pass, and that's enough to, against Prankit, sometimes that's enough to skip their turn. Then the Fan, such a good card against Sky Striker. You banish out the Link plus Ray in graveyard. And then the Jaja, this is good whenever you want to attack, because a lot of the times whenever you summon stuff like Gossip Shadow, you cannot target it like during the main phase 2 with one of your virtual world cards, but with this you can still target it. So it's good whenever you want to make a Zeus play and you still want to like activate your virtual world monsters in hand in the main phase 2. So yeah, that will wrap up the list. So now let's go to the combo video, the 2-card combo video. All right then, my friends, so it's gonna be the 2-card combo that we need in order to end up on Fossil Dyna plus Chuchi. All we need is Kowloon and Lulu, and then some cards to discard. It doesn't matter what they are, so just some random cards. So now let's get started. So we're gonna go ahead and activate Kowloon to place the Chuchi from deck. It's taking some time. Then we're gonna go ahead and activate Lulu, targeting the trap card. We're gonna go send a copy of Qinglong to the graveyard, and we're gonna go ahead and add Lily to our hand. And then right here, we're gonna go ahead and target. We're gonna activate effect of Lily, targeting our Lulu. We're gonna go ahead and dump another copy of Chuchi, and we're gonna go ahead and dump another Qinglong. We don't really need that Qinglong, but you know, it doesn't hurt to have it on the graveyard for the following turn. So Then we're gonna go ahead and special summon this. And now what we're gonna do is we're gonna go ahead and activate Chuchi to up the level of Lulu. So now Lulu's level 6. We're gonna go ahead and overlay those two to make our Beatrice. And then we're gonna activate Beatrice effect. This is gonna be important, alright? Follow every step carefully, because if you mess up one step, then it's not gonna work. So activate Beatrice and you detach Lily, not Lulu. That's gonna be crucial. Okay, you detach Lily to send a card from deck to graveyard. So we're gonna go ahead and send our Fossil Dyna. Okay, now we're gonna go ahead and activate one of our Qinglongs to add one virtual world card, a monster from deck to hand. We're gonna add our Roshi, and we're gonna go ahead and discard one of our copies, a random card. So then right here, what we're gonna do is we're gonna go ahead and activate Roshi, targeting the trap card, and we're gonna go send probably Neon. Like, yeah, it doesn't matter what card we send, but we're gonna go ahead and send Neon. So, and then we're gonna go ahead and special summon out Lily with Roshi's effect. Then right here, we're gonna go ahead and overlay those two for the Dragonlark parent. And then right here, what we're gonna do is we're just gonna go ahead and pass turn. So then on the following turn, or on our opponent's turn, during the standby phase, we're gonna go ahead and activate parent's effect to detach one, and we're gonna be able to special summon out Fossil Dyna. So now our opponent has to deal with the Fossil Dyna, so that means they cannot special summon monsters. Plus, they have to get through the Chuchi that's gonna protect the Fossil Dyna. We have 2 cards on the Banish pile that we can use to activate Chuchi's effect. So yeah, Fossil Dyna has protection, so good luck playing through a Fossil Dyna plus Chuchi. So yeah, that was it for the combo. I hope you guys try this out at your locals or online, because this is a very easy way to FTK your opponent. So yeah, as always guys, this was Yara here. Don't forget to hit that like button, it helps a lot for the channel. But I'll catch you on the next video.